Alright, guys, as promised, that's me back. So, we've just completed chapter 3. It was quite a short chapter, so we passed that in just about like, an hour. Um, so, let's just hop into it. So, we've got chapter 4, which is the last chapter left to do. Um, so, poor Augustus Vandenberg just got murdered by Thomas Edison. Just outright murdered. So let's go and have a wee look and see what's going to happen next. So let's follow Gustav. Actually, no. Gustav's not the person that we should follow because it's a bit obvious. We're going to reach the end. This is the tricky one because if this is the last chapter, we want to during the playthrough, we're gonna find out who the murderer was. Sorry, something caught my throat there. We're gonna find out who the murderer is. So, let's just pick someone, play it through, and then we can just go through the other characters, see the lead up to it, and let's just hope that we weren't following the murderer around at the time, or either way. So let's pick someone. I've always been quite suspicious about Sarah. She has been shifty from the get go. So let's just follow Sarah. Where is she gonna be? Is she gonna be in there? Where is everybody? So, okay. Everybody was. Is that the cellar? I guess so. Let's just resume. So, it's the final chapter, guys. Now, do I try to find the last few clues? The thing is, the clues aren't actually proper clues in this game. They are just little notes that like set you up to know what's gonna happen in the future. We've got quite a lot of them, like diary entries and such, but just to see if there's anything jumping out like this. See, it doesn't really give you that much.
Swan's contract of servitude.
Oh, okay.
This indenture, made the 19th day of June between Oliver Swan and Nikola Tesla, declares that Mr. Swan shall labor in servitude to Mr. Tesla in exchange for his passage from Zanzibar. This agreement shall stand until such time as the custom of the country declares it null and void.
Nice.
Today, my assistant, Flora, finally received news of her husband. I know I am expected to comfort her, but my mind is consumed with completing the spirit radio. I do not know what it will do when I switch it on, but I will find out tonight.
That weird little radio seems to pop up a lot. Alright, so that's a couple things from there. Been in this room numerous times. that room numerous times. Let's quickly pop upstairs, see if there's anything there. Been in here. Unless sweep. Alright, so the bottle that everyone keeps using, it's not the same bottle. Okay, that's fine. Every time I see that bottle, it makes me think that somebody's gonna get poisoned. Okay, another diary.
Have I gone mad? I sit night after night listening to the spirit radio. But there is nothing but static. Electrical impulses. What was I expecting to find? I have sacrificed weeks upon weeks for nothing. I am a fool.
So, that's where he's hiding. With his little knife. Probably thinking about topping himself. That's what he was hinting to before with that. Oh! Edison's dragging her into a room.
From this moment, my life is changed forever. The sounds from the spirit radio were not random. They were a message. Instructions in Morse code teaching me how to tune the radio. And when I did tune it, a voice spoke to me. I cannot bring myself to write his name. Not yet. But I knew immediately who it was. He told me to close my workshop here in Colorado, to travel to Heston Island and purchase the house there, no matter the cost. Flora thinks I am mad. But tomorrow, I will do just that.
Alright, so Tesla was outright losing his shit then, by the looks of it.
Tesla dead. Friday, January 8th,
What?
1943. The once famous engineer and inventor Nikola Tesla committed suicide yesterday when he jumped from the window of his room on the 30th floor of the New Yorker Hotel. Fellow residents say he seemed subdued and downcast in the days leading up to his death. According to the hotel manager, Mr. Tesla had isolated himself after a long series of professional failures. His remains will be buried at the Cathedral of St. John the Divine.
What the hell is that? It says he committed suicide. That makes no sense. Unless his body was carried over and then placed there, but what?
Mandy trial erupts in violence. The London florist Victor Mandy attacked and mutilated his own daughter in a packed courtroom today. Mary Mandy, age 7, was testifying against her father for the murder of her mother. Mr. Mandy was later sentenced to 26 years in prison.
Yeah. We know that is... Mary Monday is actually Sarah. I think we've got everything from this room as well. Yep. Pretty sure I've got that. Yep.
How many tears must I shed? How desperate do you want me to be? Are you so inhuman that you cannot understand how I feel? You cannot keep me away forever. I am coming to the island again. This time I will not take no for an answer.
What the hell is going on between those two? Why has he got a locket that matches Flora's? What connection did Tesla have to her husband? Already viewed these. This is Sarah's room. Sorry if it's boring you guys, I'm just making sure that we've not missed anything. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, another photo. Ooh, that looks like Flora. And her husband. Is that every room covered from upstairs? Pop back into the library and nip up there. We've got that, got that. Wait, I thought there was an upstairs. Like, it was somewhere else. So we could go further up. Ah, there we go.
Where does he get his ideas? Thomas Edison seems to have more ideas than one man could master. Ask him.
We've already seen that one. The rest of mere 6 hours a night. Sarah. We've got everything there. Is that the same one?
Letter. Tesla to Edison. Dearest Thomas, let us dispense with euphemism. We both know you did not invent the famous Edison phonograph. It was the work of Louis Le Prince.
Yeah, that's when he demanded that he come to the island. Okay. Fucking Victor's mugshot. Lovely. Just got an achievement there. Find the Deadlight logo. Alright. Diary.
The man on the radio told me to search beneath the house. He told me I would find a passageway carved deep into the bedrock of the island. And at the end of that passage would be a door. He was right. That door must have been sealed for 100 years. But when I opened it, I found a letter inside, addressed to me from him. In it, he told me what the room can do. And I believe him.
God, he's absolutely batshit crazy. More circuitry upstairs. Like, what? There's way more diaries. Where the hell are they hiding? I'll go back downstairs. Well, he's just outright getting wasted, isn't he?
Mr. Tesla, whilst I have the greatest respect for you as a fellow engineer...
Yeah, I've already seen that one.
At first, I planned to use ethanol as a gasoline.
I used tequila. Yep. Already seen both of these. Just trying not to miss obvious things. Been in there. Starting to feel like we're just going around in circles. But I just don't want to be missing. Apparently there's loads of diaries just lying around, but I'm not seeing them. Okay. So we were gonna follow Sarah. That's what we were gonna do.
Come with me.
What is it you want?
Listen, you helped me. Now I want to help you. I know who the killer is. When you were with the detective, I saw someone go down there with the boy, and they came up alone.
Who?
Who do you think?
It was you.
Victor Mundy.
Yes. Yes, of course. You're right. We need to kill him.
Precisely, yes.
Because we can't trust Gustav to protect us. They used to call him the detective so good they named him twice. But not anymore. I read in the papers, back in Sweden, Gustav got the murderer. He had the man at gunpoint. But the killer persuaded Gustav of his innocence, and Gustav let him go. That man murdered 9 more women before he was caught again, so we won't rely on the detective. And when the police arrive, together, we say we killed Monsieur Mundy in self-defense.
Well then, it's agreed. We'll do that. Okay, so what if
I'll
we...
bring him to the roof. I'll keep his eyes on me. You wait until we're up there. and then you sneak up behind him, and you push him off. That's what we're going to do.
Perhaps it would be safer
No.
if...
Just the fall of the roof. You understand?
It's not a
Okay.
terrible plan.
Okay.
Can I trust you?
Don't you remember what the conversation they had with Gustav? It's like, is there any such thing as a perfect murder? And Gustav says, 2 people up on a roof, 1 man falls to his death. You can't prove whether or not he jumped or was pushed. So that's essentially what she's doing there.
Absolutely.
Seven o'clock.
Just in case.
What are you doing? Just in case. The knife from the meat. I'm just gonna pause that so our little knife friend can go running back to her hand. That door's wide open. She really shouldn't be
I've
wandering
been looking
around.
for you.
Oh shit.
I've been looking for you too. I know who killed them.
Is that right? And who might that be?
Swan.
The butler. Of course.
It's always the butler.
We must hide from him until the police arrive. I know of a safe place.
Uh-huh.
I'll show you.
God, that looks so obvious. Look at it from his point of view. No way he doesn't know she's got a knife on her. Thing is, I fucking knew it. He's got his on him too. Oh god. Something tells me this isn't gonna play out as planned. They've both got fucking knives on them.
Stop. Where are you taking us?
The roof.
The roof.
This house is full of secret passageways. He could ambush us from anywhere, but he cannot do that on the roof.
Very clever.
I just want you to be safe.
Oh, I'm sure.
I feel exactly the same way about you. Let's go.
Some brilliant acting there from both of them.
It's locked? We must get through, break it open.
Won't that attract the attention of the killer?
We must be on the roof to signal to the police when they arrive.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
My ear.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna go well.
We'll
Seems to be raining. Seems to be raining somewhat.
We'll be safe here. Come.
Isn't Edison supposed to be here?
Such a magnificent view.
Yeah. I can see everything clearly.
Let's wait here a moment, huh?
Use your real voice.
Oh, fuck, he knows.
Pardon? What do you mean?
Use your real voice.
She just got stabbed.
I don't understand.
I see. Use your real voice. You ungrateful little bitch.
Please! Mr. Edison, please!
That's it.
Please!
I'm waiting for that voice. I've longed for that voice. You almost fooled me. You changed your accent. You changed your hair. You changed your face. But I know who you really are now. I can see ya. I realise now. You're the son that I've been waiting for.
That's Gustav's Brawley.
You're a gift. You're my mistake to make, Anton.
What the hell? Holy hell. What the hell? Oh, well. Okay. Alright. It's a decent view of this. Anywhere, no? Well, he did. Actually,
Over.
it actually almost would look like self-defense if she hadn't taken that other knife up there. Yeah, there is. Gustav's Brawley.
Show's over.
I'm glad that I picked her. Is she just gonna stand there now? Excuse me? End of chapter 4. Why is that? I literally just watched her from the beginning. Did I not? Why is that? Did I miss something? Did I just completely fuck up?
What were you doing in the basement?
How is that even possible? All I did was wander around. No, 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 no. Ah, that'll be why. Ah. Sorry. Alright, okay. So that's chapter 4 done. It's a bit confusing. Let's go find out what Edison did
Because we
after
can't trust Gustav.
making that agreement with her and just not fucking showing back up.
Search. Come with me.
What is it you want?
Listen.
Okay, so they agree to murder Monday, and she's the only one that actually goes. Okay, so what are you gonna do now? Da, 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 da. What the fuck are you doing? So that's Victor there, yes? Yeah. I would fast forward, but I don't want to miss him saying anything if he does. So he sees them going up there. Why doesn't he follow? What happens?
Going somewhere, Mr. Edison?
I'm going to my room to lock the door and wait for the police. And once they take that Victor Mundy away, maybe I'll come out.
I thought you'd like to spend more time in the basement, lapping up a little of the Tesla genius. I had a revelation about those two words we found. Other death. You see, I don't think it was a prediction from beyond the grave, or even instructions for the killer. But I think you know that. Don't you, Mr. Edison?
What I know is, you're drunk, and you're grasping at straws.
You burned that document, didn't you? But
No.
thanks to Victor Mundy, I know what it was.
For goodness sake, go to bed.
If you die without a will, they will auction off everything you had. That means all of Tesla's inventions, all of his patents, all of his genius. It will all go on a nice little auction, where a thief like you can snap it up and put the Edison stamp on it. But what if somebody were to figure out your little plan and wanted to bid against you at the auction? You're wealthy, Mr. Edison, but you're not Vanderburg wealthy, and that's why you killed him.
And I'm sure you have all sorts of evidence to support this theory, don't you, Detective?
It's all about time. Time is the key to solving this case. Remember when first we met? I asked you to mark the hour of death of Mr. Tesla. You took out your pocket watch and said 6 o'clock. And right at that moment, the grandfather clock struck 6, which meant that your pocket watch and the grandfather clock were both on local time. Perfectly synchronized. But later when we went into the basement and I asked you to mark the time of death of Mr. Vanderburg, you said 11:45.
So what?
Well, when I went back upstairs a few minutes later, I heard the grandfather clock strike 7, which meant that your pocket watch was no longer on local time. Do you know where in the world it was 11:45 when you told me that?
Where?
Manchester, England. The hometown of Mr. Vanderburg. The place to which his pocket watch was set.
This is nonsense.
Is it? Turn out your pockets, Mr. Edison.
Even if I did kill him, why the hell would I take his pocket watch?
You can't put a steak in front of a wolf and expect them not to eat it.
Using his own words against him.
Satisfied?
Other pocket.
Ta-da!
Give it to me.
Ha! So we can get that. Such an asshole, Tommy.
Stop!
Oh, don't do it.
Stop.
Am I supposed to believe you're going to shoot me? How will you explain that to the police?
Kneecap him.
Oh, I see. You never called them.
Because I know how easily you can fool a policeman. We all came here to make our mistakes undone. I cannot undo mine, but I can make sure it doesn't happen again.
And after you shoot me, I suppose you'll justify yourself to the law by showing them the only piece of proof that confirms your story. And then they'll have to believe you, won't they?
Don't. No! Doesn't matter. I still have the locket. I don't know why you made a duplicate, but I know it proves something!
I've never seen that before in my entire life.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Why don't you turn the gun on yourself? You're nothing but a drunk. A detective who let 2 murders happen under his nose. And me? I am the father of the modern age!
You killed that boy! And you killed Mr. Tesla!
Is that what you believe?
It's what I know! Men like you escape the gallows, but you're not escaping me!
Really? Fuck it. We'll wait until we're watching his to see what the hell he's doing there, but this is
Escaping me!
bye. He's just worked out a way to to not become a slave again, yeah?
Are you alright? You should come inside.
Jeez, oh. Got another achievement there. Let's see what it was. Watch Gustav's fall. Okay. So, Augustus is dead. Sarah's done her thing. We could work it. We could see what Victor was doing beforehand. Yeah, let's find out what Victor was doing before he got
Pack your bags and
the
ask you to
shock.
run away with me.
Yeah, because he was hiding out in the bathroom, wasn't he?
I know you can hear me. I know you can. This is my hour of need. Give me a sign. Show me what to do. If you're not gonna help me, you strike me down. Because men like me don't get away with things like this. They'll put me to the gallows this time. Then hang me. Is that what you want? You want me to run away with her?
What?
That's right, isn't it? Of course. I'll pack her bags and ask her to run away with me. And she'll come. Won't she?
How does this turn into him with his knife behind his back? Wait. Her passport. Well, apparently that's me found all the clues because I just got an achievement for it. Cool. He's gonna read her passport and that's gonna be it. Oh God. Yeah, dude, it's your daughter.
I've been looking for you.
I've been looking for you too. I know who killed them.
Is that right?
Well, we know how that ends, don't we? He gets the shock of his life. Ba-dum-bum-ts. Okay, and that stops there because he gets zapped. Don't know why he's got an exclamation mark on his name. Dun dun dun. Dead. So who next? I want to find out why Swan did what he did. So, whereabouts is he hiding? Ugh. See these maps? They're absolutely awful. I click on him, it should really highlight him. Because he is green. But there is no green. It's like, what's that? Maybe there. Hopefully. Nope. There he is.
Hello, my name is Oliver Swan. I am on Heston Island, and there has been another murder. Can you hear me? Please, connect me to the mainland police station. Yes, police. The mainland police station. I am calling from Nikola Tesla's mansion on Heston Island. There has been another murder.
Police don't know about the first murder. Because he never phoned them.
Yes. Someone called you earlier to report the first murder. And now there has been another.
There's been more than one. I suppose he doesn't know about the other one. Okay.
Oh my God. It's him. He never made the call because he killed them both. He murdered the boy. He murdered the boy.
That's why.
You must come immediately. We have a killer on the loose.
He's not even pretending to be blind anymore.
Wait. Stop. I need the gun. I know who the killer is.
There's really not much about here.
I said I know who the killer is.
I just want to get inside this room.
2 people are dead. An innocent boy is dead. Imagine how his father will feel.
His father? I imagine he'll feel like it was all his fault. If you love someone, you must protect them. Or you'll be doomed to avenge them. Godspeed, Mr. Swan. I hope you find your peace out there.
I hope you find yours in there.
I want to know what's in there, but I have a sneaky suspicion. Oh, no, we are going to find out. Well, we'll have to wait and see then.
Goodbye.
Why is she closing herself in? Well, that doesn't feel good. I don't think she's planning on coming back out of there. What now? Well, I know what you're going to do in the end, but you're just going to slowly walk around until you finally do it.
No, no, please.
Hmm? Because the power's off. The other door's still open. What did they do with Vandenberg's corpse? Like, they left Tesla lying on the ground this entire time. Just at the front door, stepping over his body every time they walked through the hallway. But the Vandenberg kid is literally in the basement, out of the way, with nobody gonna disturb it just by walking or like stepping over every second. And they decide to move that body, not the other one. That one. Makes sense. Oh, another one. There we go.
Dear Mr. Tesla, thank you for your kind, if rather ambiguous, invitation. I do not know how you came to hear of me, but in truth, I'm very short of friends these days, so I will gladly come to your island. However, while I'm there, please refrain from offering me drink. There are parts of me that I do not care for, and alcohol tends to bring them forth. I look forward to meeting you. Gustav, Gustav.
Poor Gustav. So that's me just got the achievement for finding all the letters. That's good. Another picture of Tesla and Einstein. He's really on edge now, isn't he? Why does that keep flashing? It's just an Necronomicon.
An incantation for astral projection. Animum carumpare quia sedectilis velit. Lavare cerebrum ab incanabulus. Volare sursum incrastinum.
Monsieur Tesla.
Oh shit. Is he just gonna wander around this fucking house? Like, you can quite clearly hear Gustav's voice coming from the other room. He's creeping around with this gun.
Hello?
What was that? There's nothing on the ground. That's that bit of the well. This is where it goes down. It's about to go down, guys. So yeah, they fucking... This is just the corpse area, alright? So they brought Vandenberg up and they placed him by the front door as well. There's another one upstairs on the roof. You need to bring down, chuck in front of the front door as well, guys. Missing one.
I'm sorry.
I thought I saw Gustav chasing him out there, so shouldn't he be outside by now? There we go. Just tripping over the corpse there. It's not as if it's been here the entire time.
Oh no, you don't.
Is that what you believe? It's what I know! Men like you escape the gallows, but you're not escaping me!
That's so brutal. So brutal. Poor Gustav.
Are you alright? You should come inside.
I can't believe that's how chapter 4 ends. Like, I don't know why there's black bits that weren't there before. So we'll check out Flora, then we'll do Gustav.
What were you doing in the basement?
Gustav, we've been here a quarter of an hour. Let me check the house again. We might have missed something. I don't think you should be drinking.
What were you doing in the basement?
You told me to look around. You must know I had nothing to do with this. I'm the one who found him.
A deductive mind would see that as evidence of guilt.
Oh. Really? And what's your alibi?
When we arrived together, I didn't have time to search Tesla's body thoroughly. I was distracted. But later on, I had another look and I found this. It's yours.
No, it's not.
Why would I make a duplicate of my own locket? Somebody is clearly trying to frame me, aren't they?
Give me back Mr. Tesla's gun.
For goodness sake, you can trust me. You said so yourself.
Give me back that gun!
I don't have it. I didn't feel safe carrying it around, so I hid it away.
Get it. Now. And don't take too long.
It's a lie, she does have it. Oh yeah, it was stuck to the door, wasn't it? Of course.
Wait. Stop. I need the gun. I know who the killer is. I said I know who the killer is.
I just want to get inside this room.
2 people are dead. An innocent boy is dead. Imagine how his father will feel.
His father. I imagine he'll feel like it was all his fault. If you love someone, you must protect them. Or you'll be doomed to avenge them. Godspeed, Mr. Swan. I hope you find your peace out there.
I hope you find yours in there.
Goodbye.
So what is in here? I'm really interested. Really want to know. But she's totally got no intention of coming back up. I have a sneaky suspicion there's going to be something quite sad down here. Oh. Hello.
Letter. Tesla to Elon Musk. My dearest Mr. Musk, you do not know me, but I have a gift for you. Travel to the France-Switzerland border near Geneva. Go to latitude 46.234035 north, longitude 6.05245 east, and start digging. The modern world is ravenous for energy. I've spent more than a lifetime creating a way to satisfy that hunger forever. My time is up, so I urge you to switch it on. Namaste, Elon. Nikola Tesla.
Elon Musk, that sounds really familiar. We have a diary down here.
It has been challenging to divert resources for Mr. Westinghouse's project, so that I may build the Wardenclyffe Tower here in secret. But at last, it is complete. The hydroelectrics are almost in place, and soon the storm generator will be functional. Flora does not know why I am building these things, and so she cannot understand my impatience. But they are integral to making the room work.
Is he trying to bring people back to life? Oh. That's a computer. Seriously? Okay. But yeah, it's the whole Necronomicon thing. How everyone's a murderer. Like, well, Mrs. called it straight away. Like, after chapter 1, she's like, well, everyone is a murderer and there's a Necronomicon there. He's obviously promising to bring everyone back to life. But yeah, it seems to be pointing that way. Wow. That's familiar looking.
It's real. I knew it. I knew it. I know it's horrible. What one of those awful people did to Nicola. But if they hadn't... Oh, Richard, we never would have got here at all.
Or is it a portal? It looks like a portal.
I'm almost there, my love. Don't be afraid.
Is that a portal to the other side? Yeah, not much seems to be happening here.
No, I don't understand. How does it work?
There's a switch there. Pull it.
Work, goddamn you! Please. What I have to do?
Oh god. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, just to let you know, we've not missed anything from from the previous bit, because I got an achievement saying that we watched all the scenes in chapter 4. So don't worry about that. And just to let you know, right now I just got another achievement saying travel through time with Flora. So, interesting. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, I think we know where this is gonna go. Jesus. Ugh, she's gonna be so angry and she's gonna beat him to death with that lever. It wasn't gonna bring her husband back. Travels through time. Wow, there she is. With Tesla. I'm wondering if I should rewind that. Yeah, she's probably... We know that she's just strolling out there. I think we should rewind this. See what exactly is happening. Okay, we're at the beginning again. Tesla's probably up in his study, to be honest. Nope. Fuck. Need to follow him. He's just chilling out here. There's nothing happening. Come on.
I know you're in there. Open the door. Nicola!
Okay. I just want to make sure that nothing happens before, like for each character, nothing happens before that. It's important. I bet it's just gonna be her walking, but it'd be really good if she was talking to herself. Apparently not, but it's always best to check, isn't it? It would have been good if she was like monologuing to herself why she's so upset with him, blah blah blah. But I guess we're gonna find out now.
I know you're in there. Open the door. Nicola!
Flora, you came all this way for the same answer.
Nicola, please. Please.
You are trespassing on this island.
You must let me in.
Understand me. You will only get inside this house over my dead body. Leave. Now.
Why won't you help me?
I am helping you.
Why these people? Why let these total strangers make their mistakes undone when I'm begging you, Nicola?
Because undoing their mistakes doesn't hurt anyone else.
It hurts me. Be a good man, goddamn you! Be a good man. I'm going. May God strike you down.
So there she goes to cry in the bandstand. So all this time, what he means by we can make your mistakes undone is that you can literally go back in time and fix things. But apparently what she wants to make undone would hurt someone, which is why he's not gonna let her. So nobody got to make their mistakes undone because she literally comes back in time and beats his head in.
Hello, Flora. Nice to see you again. You should leave.
I know that gun is empty. Why didn't the room take me where I wanted to go?
Because you don't know how to use it.
Then tell me how.
My answer to you will always be the same. Your husband died saving the lives of 10 other men. If you go back and stop him going to war, those men die instead, and you hand your suffering to 10 other wives, just like you. So no, I will never tell you how to use my room. You will only get inside this house again over my dead body. You'll have to kill me.
I think I already did.
Yeah. That's why there's 2 lockets. that's all good and well, but where does she go after that? Huh? So yeah, we've seen everything. Well, there we go. That is the ending of Invisible Hours. Right, there's some bits here. Let's go and just follow Gustav. Poor Gustav, right up till where he dies there. In chapter 4. Because we may as well. We followed everyone else around.
Doing in the basement.
I am calling from Nicola.
Gustav, we've been here a quarter of an hour. Let me check the house again. We might have missed something. I don't think you should be drinking.
What would... Give me back Mr. Tesla's gun.
For goodness sake, you can trust me. You said so yourself.
Give me back that gun!
I don't have it. I didn't feel safe carrying it around, so I hid it away.
Get it. Now. And don't take too long.
So, yep, 2 lockets because she went back in time and murdered him. Poor Gustav was never gonna get this. Like... there was no way. He was fucked from the get-go. He's just gonna lie there for a while. It's a bit of will. Alright, just got another achievement. Watch Gustav for the entire game.
I, Victor Mundi, direct that all estates, inheritance, and other death taxes shall be paid as an expense of administration. Other death. Son of a bitch!
That's why he goes and blames Edison.
Rosewater. Going somewhere, Mr. Edison?
I'm going to my room to lock the door and wait for the police. And once they take that Victor Mundy away, maybe I'll come out.
I thought you'd like to spend more time in the basement, lapping up a little of that Tesla genius. I had a revelation about those two words we found. Other death. You see, I don't think it was a prediction from beyond the grave, or even instructions for the killer. But I think you know that. Don't you, Mr. Edison?
What I know is, you're drunk, and you're grasping at straws.
You burned that document, didn't you? But thanks to Victor Mundy, I know what it was.
For goodness sake, go to bed.
If you die without a will, they will auction off everything you had. That means all of Tesla's inventions, all of his patents, all of his genius. It will all go on a nice little auction, where a thief like you can snap it up and put the Edison stamp on it. But what if somebody were to figure out your little plan and wanted to bid against you at the auction? You're wealthy, Mr. Edison, but you're not Vanderburg wealthy, and that's why you killed him!
And I'm sure you have all sorts of evidence to support this theory, don't you, Detective?
It's all about time. Time is the key to solving this case. Remember when first we met?
Time is the key to solving this case. Yeah, it is, but not the way you think.
I asked you to mark the hour of death of Mr. Tesla. You took out your pocket watch and said 6 o'clock. And right at that moment, the grandfather clock struck 6, which meant that your pocket watch and the grandfather clock were both on local time. Perfectly synchronized. But later, when we went into the basement and I asked you to mark the time of death of Mr. Vanderburg, you said 11:45.
So what?
Well, when I went back upstairs a few minutes later, I heard the grandfather clock strike 7, which meant that your pocket watch was no longer on local time. Do you know where in the world it was 11:45 when you told me that?
Where?
Manchester, England, the hometown of Mr. Vanderburg. The place to which his pocket watch was set.
This is nonsense.
Is it? Turn out your pockets, Mr. Edison.
Even if I did kill him, why the hell would I take his pocket watch?
You can't put a steak in front of a wolf and expect them not to eat it.
Satisfied?
Other pocket. Give it to me. stop.
Am I supposed to believe you're going to shoot me? How will you explain that to the police? Oh. I see. You never called them.
Because I know how easily you can fool a policeman. We all came here to make our mistakes undone.
And you would have been able to as well. So sad. He could have saved all those people that guy killed when he let him go. He could have not stolen everyone's shit, though I don't believe that he would have.
I cannot undo mine, but I can make sure it doesn't happen again.
And after you shoot me, I suppose you'll justify yourself to the law by showing them the only piece of proof that confirms your story. And then they'll have to believe you, won't they?
Don't. No! Doesn't matter. I still have the locket. I don't know why you made a duplicate, but I know it proves something!
I've never seen that before in my entire life. Why don't you turn the gun on yourself? You're nothing but a drunk. A detective who let 2 murders happen under his nose. And me? I am the father of the modern age!
You killed that boy! And you killed Mr. Tesla!
Is that what you believe?
It's what I know! Men like you escape the gallows, but you're not escaping me!
Poor Gustav. So, if you'd been able to go back in time, Oliver, you'd have been able to go and like, rescue your son.
Are you alright? You should come inside.
Alright, and that is the end of it. So, in the end, it was Flora White all along. She went back in time using Tesla's time machine that he had designed, and everybody had originally been invited over to the mansion to change something in their life that's happened. Gustav was to save the people that were murdered by the man that he let go. Oliver was supposed to go back in time and save his son. Thomas Edison was supposed to go back and not be a scumbag and steal everyone's stuff. Sarah, not quite sure what Sarah did. Sarah says, well, in the letters that we found, Sarah said that I think she killed someone because he was killing people, and she doesn't regret going back or stopping this person. So, thing is, I found all the letters in the game, so I don't really know what we missed there. Unless that was all we were given. Victor could have gone back in time and not killed his wife, and not been a complete fucking sociopath. But that didn't happen because Flora was jealous. She wanted to save her husband, but her husband died rescuing 10 men. So, and Tesla wouldn't let her go back in time to fix that because those 10 men would die. Well, that's not a bad story, like. It's good. I enjoyed that. Also, just a wee note, we found that letter in the next to the time machine, essentially. saying it was a letter to Elon Musk, and I thought I'd recognise that name. Just had a wee look at that, and Elon Musk is actually the CEO, sorry, of the SpaceX program, and he's the co-founder and CEO and architect of Tesla Incorporated. So Tesla was using his time machine and was in contact with the current CEO of Tesla Inc. So that's a nice little thing there. So he was using it and working out from the radio that Tesla was using or had created. It wasn't for talking to the dead. The person that he was talking to was him from the future, who told him to go into the basement. Or actually, no, it'd been him in the past. No doubt he went back in time, built. I don't know. Right, at some point, he built that time machine on that island. Tesla was then told by this person, by himself, to go to the island, and the time machine was there. So it's lots of time travel stuff that makes it a bit more confusing. Paradoxes are probably in there massively, but I'm not smart enough to even pretend to understand it all. But that seems to be what it is, that Tesla has made this time machine, sent himself to that island. He's created the plan to fix all these people's lives, like Augustus. I bet Augustus was supposed to go back in time and save his brother. So well, I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that, guys. I want to thank the people that have been coming every single stream. There's a couple of you that has been viewing this since chapter 1. So thanks for coming, guys. I really enjoyed playing the game. Hope you enjoyed watching it as well. Hopefully I'll find another story game to for us to play together. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.